a meeting in Colombia. We finished around midnight, a little before midnight, and we're going back to the hotel, and he was up till 2:30 in the morning talking with people on the corporate side. And so this guy is not only one of the smartest guys in network marketing, he's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. Just in the last few weeks, he has been non-stop working for all of our behalf. And one thing I'm super excited about is he will actually be our upline. So when we come into Secret, we have got an incredible leader that is going to be there to support us and mentor us in Secret. And so if everyone would give me, help me give a big virtual round of applause for Muzaffar Najfi. Muzaffar, take it away, my friend.
I appreciate it. That's by far probably one of the best introductions I've had. And man, I just want to say thank you. Welcome everybody. I'm honored to be here. It's my pleasure. And Matt's right. You know, Matt Morris is somebody that I have known for 12 years now. And I actually flew out to go see him and meet his, company, and him being the owner. I was already someone that was very respectful, because here you have an owner of a network marketing company that's interested in you. And, I want you to know something. I never came from money. My parents grew up, we grew up, very humbled. And I got lucky enough to get to university playing sports. And I got injured my senior year, and then got introduced to network marketing when I was 21 years old. Fell in love with the industry, and it changed my life. So every time I meet somebody that's of his stature, of his success, I was always very respectful. And then, when I saw what he did as he came to World Ventures, between him and the leaders that he worked with, and literally all of you, I want to say something. I'm a fan of the industry. I believe in our industry. I believe in helping people have their dreams and aspirations come true. And it's because of leaders like Matt Morris that spends time and literally invests his effort and energy and heart into people. I saw him in Colombia, and we were doing presentations together, and I watched him present, and I watched him say, like, literally yes to everybody that wanted a picture or everybody that wanted to talk to him. And I just continuously look at him as an expert, as a friend. Our brotherhood is growing. And Matt, I just want to say thank you for your leadership. You guys give me credit, but realistically, if it wasn't for a lot of the hard work you did, sleepless nights, this wouldn't have happened either, my friend. Like, I really believe it in my heart of hearts. And I'm so glad that we're doing this as one family, as one big team. There is no this team, this company, that company. We are all one. We're one family. We're one band. We are one sound. And, to go on further, I see another good friend that's on the call. One of the first people, as we started our original agreement between Secret and World Ventures, this was before this happened, when we were talking about having our products in your community. One of the first people that reached out and I connected with was Jefferson Santos. And, I met Jefferson and his beautiful wife, Megan, and their family. And we spent hours on a Zoom just talking and connecting. And he said, listen, I want to learn all about the product. I want to impact the World Ventures community, Muzaffar. I want to be able to lead. I want to be able to give them everything that they deserve. I want to help them. And I'm blown away, right? This is somebody that is reaching out to grab information, just like Matt told you. He sat on a plane and he told me the details. He said, Muzaffar, I got 14 pieces of paper, and I wrote the compensation plan 14 times. And I'm going, oh my gosh, no wonder Matt's made millions of dollars. When I saw Jefferson Santos taking notes on training call after training call, and sitting with me and asking questions and watching videos and creating tools for everybody, I'm going, gosh, man, this is another leader that is doing this from his heart. And I got a chance to meet his wife in person, and you talk about somebody that is beautiful on the outside and the inside. I was telling my wife all about Jefferson's family. And so, Jefferson, thank you for everything you've done. I know that you've made many sacrifices away from your family to make this happen as well. And it's been amazing getting to know you. And as I have to talk about two more people, and then I'll tell you more about the company and everything that's happening. But I got to let all of you know, I heard about a gentleman. I was so excited we spent time today, but I heard about a gentleman by the name of Peter, and all of you know him. And I kept hearing about his background and what he's done and what he continuously does, and how he's been on both sides, right? Like he's been on the corporate side and on the field side. And most people in the corporate level, they can't build. And even if they do build, they maybe a six-figure income. But you have a guy like Peter that served on the corporate side and then made millions upon millions of dollars in the industry, not just World Ventures, but in the industry. And I know when I talked to him today, he's somebody that I'm excited to be able to increase our friendship. And I know that I could probably go to Peter and ask him questions about the industry and learn from him because his experience is priceless. Like it's priceless. And you guys have access to that. Like you have access to these leaders. And to hear what he said to me this morning when he said, Muzaffar, listen, I have made millions of dollars. And if things didn't work out, my wife and I could ride off into the sunset. He said, but it's not about me. It's about my children. And what I mean by my children is the people that I brought into network marketing. Man, I was calling our CEO, telling him this information, Peter, of what you said. You said that my friends, my children, they deserve to have success. They deserve the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. They deserve it. And I just want to find the right home. And I'm telling you that pierced my heart, like it really, in a good way, like it filled it. And I was honored to be on the call with you this morning, Peter. It meant a lot to me. And I know it was a short period of time, but I want you to know that I'm so grateful that we're going to be able to start this friendship off the right way. And speaking of friendship and relationships, that was the very first thing that Shush was talking about, when we spoke this morning. And he said, listen, he said, we understand the industry and we've made our decision, but in order for this to get to the next level, it's about relationships. And that's what Shush was talking about. And I'm listening to him talk about how important it is that we look each other eye to eye, because the eyes are the window to the soul. And you get a chance to see who you are going to lock arms with and who you're going to go around the world and change lives with, because that's what we have the opportunity to do. We have the opportunity to impact people with their health. I just want you to hear me out for a second. I started in this industry in a health and wellness company and fell in love with living longer, younger, right? Living longer, younger. I don't want to hang out with people that say, hey, I want to die tomorrow. Like seriously, none of us want to hang out with that person. I want to hang out with somebody, not just for the next 10 years, 20 years, but why can't we grow as technology grows and find a way to live longer, younger? I believe that God has put enough things on this planet naturally that we can take that will increase this perfect. And I don't mean me being perfect. I don't mean any of us being perfect. There's no perfect human being on earth, but I mean, the way the human body was created was like perfection, right? Like how we breathe and the amount of time we need to have air in order for our brain to work, and for the ability for women to bring a child into this world. Like, I mean, come on, guys. I'm just saying that that's incredible. And there's enough things on this earth that can help us. So health and wellness was so important for me. The second is our birthday suit, right? Like our skin. We have one birthday suit, one. And if we can preserve it, if we can take care of it, now we've got great health. We have great skin, and now we're going to be able to travel the world because of you. You got to understand, family, that what you created at World Ventures, the ability to give people life, right? It's not just travel, right? It's not just travel. It's not just vacations. You gave people life. So many people sit around and they watch the Travel Channel. They need to travel. You know, we have one life. Tomorrow is promised to no one, to nobody. And the thing about it is that you, all of you, whether you're newer to the family or you've been around 15 years, but it's because of you that my family will have a better life, because so many people just exist. Most people don't live. And being able to live is the gift that World Ventures has given the world. And for us at Secret, we're so grateful that we can now help give that gift of life to the world. And I'm so grateful for all of you. You know, I want you to know that, you know, we're excited to get these products all throughout Europe. We're creating an NFR program, which is a not for resale. And it's only for a short period of time. And in every country, the short period of time will be different. You're going to have travel. So you're going to have the gift of living life, right? What we want to do is live longer, younger together. So we want to provide you the products for your health, for your family's health. You know, in this world today, all of us are running around with this mask right now. Like we have to, but at the same time, why not strengthen the host? Why not increase our immune system? Why not strengthen the skin with the minerals from the Dead Sea? Look, regardless of your religious beliefs, the Dead Sea was not made by man. The Dead Sea was made by God. And the point is that when you look at that, it's so massive, right? There's nothing that grows inside the Dead Sea, nothing, except there's red and green algae that they found. And when they tested it, they found what it does for the skin and the body. It's absolutely amazing. And we now have patents and we have things that we've put together on a new skincare line that was just released. Our goal is to get all of this stuff to you in Europe and all over the world, wherever you're watching this. But I know that we're going to be able to service Europe fast. That's what I know. And we're so excited about all the countries in Europe. And I want you to know that we have a commitment. We've made a commitment to the World Ventures family, which is now Secret. So we are one big team. We are one family. So we are all Secret. It's the name on the front of the jersey that's more important than the name on the back. If we act as one, as Matt said, that we will literally impact this industry bigger than anything that's ever come. I believe that we won't only be the biggest network marketing company, but I believe we have a chance to be one of the biggest companies in the world. Companies, not network marketing companies, companies. Now, it's going to take time, effort, energy, yes, sacrifice, yes. My goodness, man, I watched Matt Morris, a multi-millionaire, an author, one of the best speakers in the world, sit in a room on Wednesday and take notes from a guy like me. And I sat there and was so humbled at that moment to watch him do that, because he doesn't teach by speaking. He teaches by action. Jefferson, exact same way. Peter, exact same way. Shush, the exact same way. All the other leaders. I met a guy by the name of Stavros, who I think is just an amazing, amazing leader. Like somebody that's got a heart of gold, and all he ever talks about is my team, my people, my friends, my family. You know, I love Stavros, and I know he's a part of this family. I know he's a part of the leadership community, and the guy has built such an amazing business. And he's a guy that I'm so excited to create a strong friendship with, because he cares about people. Like he is literally our community, like all of you are. You know, I met a guy by the name of Sachin in South Africa, and I met, you know, the leaders in North America, like Martin and Byron and Troy and Eric. And here's the best part. When Matt talked about the best training program in the world, and I'll end with this before I turn it over to your amazing leaders, is that 25 years ago, I got started in network marketing. And I spent $5,000 US dollars to start my first company. and I didn't have the money. I had to borrow it. I had to take out a loan, and my mom co-signed on a loan for me. And everybody was telling me, you have to go to training, you have to go to training, you have to go to training. And I didn't have the money to go to training because training costs money. And so my first year in network marketing, I went broke. Like literally, I made $1,000 my first year full time because I didn't want to get trained. And then my second year, I was still struggling and fighting not to get trained. And then one day my sponsor said to me, he goes, why are you fighting it? I go, because I don't have the money. Like I just don't have it. And he said, Muzaffar, so what are you saying? I said, when I make money, listen, I've been here. I sacrificed. I'm not going anywhere. When I have the money, I'll go to training. And he said to me, that's like when you get good grades in school, you'll get a tutor. And that hit me upside the head so hard. And I said, fine, I'll go to training. And you know who my first trainer was in my very first network marketing company? Mark Aceta. Mark Aceta was my first like I went to a weekend training and watched this guy speak, and it hit me right in my heart. And I enjoyed it. I had so much fun. Like I'm a guy that learns from having fun. And so I'm listening and having fun and taking notes and having fun. And the information is sticking in my brain because of this guy. And so what happened is in that company, they had several trainers. But what I found myself doing is looking on the schedule. Where's Mark Aceta training? Oh, he's training over there. I would drive further to go to Mark Aceta's training just because I enjoyed it. And then when we ended up going in a different direction, I watched Mark Aceta from afar, almost like a stalker. I would watch World Benchers, and I would sit there and say, gosh, they're so lucky. He's amazing. And I tried to do my best to teach and train at a level that Mark Aceta would be proud of. And to know that we're reunited and that he is a big part of Secret now. And he's a big part of our future and our children's future. I'm so grateful. And I just want all of you to know that I think without a shadow of a doubt, we literally have the best of both worlds that have come together to change lives. We are going to change generations because of what we do today. The one thing is that even though your whole organization is coming to Secret, so you're getting a new start without a fresh, like without starting from scratch, you're getting a new start. It's almost like going to a different school. You can be whoever you want to be. And that's what's so important. You can be the next trainer that gets knighted. You can be the next IMD, but in Secret, you will be called a diamond. And diamonds last forever. A diamond is created because of pressure. It takes pressure to create a diamond. And in this moment, we all have pressure. Let's stick together, lock arms, and come out the other side as diamonds, blue diamonds, red diamonds, crowns, and